Way to orbit after a successful ascent up through mainage.
So we booked the cheapest flights we could find, and we didn't really even know where we were going to stay for the entire trip. And Caleb from Rilla Hops actually hooked us up with this guy, Andy, who has this insane bar set up in his backyard and has been teaching for years. So we kind of lucked out in that sense, but we expected to come down here with the intention of just furthering our usual training, and we wanted to, push our limits and fear a little bit, but we didn't have any idea Andy would be pushing us this far.
Honestly, I didn't expect to be coached as much as we were coached when we came down here. I kind of expected to just come down, do some cool lines, and make a good video. But then once we got down here, Andy was all like, do this, do that. I'm like, what? I've never done that before. What's going on? And he actually started to coach us, and I've never been really coached for anything aside from sports. So it was different to be coached for parkour.
Very first night we went what Andy calls going up, and going up was going out to the downtown rooftops of Orlando. First jump, immediately I was petrified, but Andy was just like, do it, it's easy, and I realized that at locations where I train at home, yeah, it is easy. And it's ironic really, I'm not terrified at all of jumping like this 1,000-foot cliff gap with the fucking forest floor and Hudson River below me, where I'm immediately dead. Put me on a rooftop 20 feet in the air, it's just completely different because of the environment. And part of what I learned how to do is conquer the environment and make sure that I was aware of my surroundings and aware of the fact that if I'm not going to slip off on boulders, I'm not going to slip off on a flat, rippy roof. It's stupid. And that whole night was just excruciating. It was proving me that what I think I can do is not what I can do. What I imagine myself in my head isn't really what I act like. And it definitely showed through with my movement.
China Kappa jumps to 2 feet creep up the road. 2 photo to record me lumps and war. Their ancestors his chance. Oh, very yellow white flash. A violent red Christmas rips light as lips like grass. But so high from the leak avalanche, mine is a watery pit. Painless with immense distance from medic, from colleague, friend, enemy, foe. In 5 years from his leg, from you, Taro. Do not spray into eyes, I have sprayed you into my eyes. Loud rattle as chokes, all colors and cares glazed to grey, shriveled and stricken to dots. The left hand grasp what the body grasp not. Oh, oh, oh. 54, doors open like arms, my love. Vain lust with a great closeness. Two kappa, talk after nothing reunited with his peck and with you, Taro. I have sprayed you into my eyes.
They shouldn't get mad if you can't do a jump.
Yeah, I never get mad.
Like, if you can't commit for it, just come back another day, and if you can't come back, it is what it is. Getting upset isn't going to help anything.
Yeah.
It's just going to make you upset.
The first mistake you'll do is think about it.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to think.
Because once you start thinking, you're like, oh, I'm going to get hurt if I do this wrong. Oh, now I'm doing this wrong.
Yeah.
And then the jump starts getting further away, and you're like, now I can't make it. This jump's too big.
Yeah, you always got to think about what you're going to do on the jump. Like, you got to be like, all right, my feet are going to go here, my run-up's going to be like this. You don't want to be like, oh, like, I'm going to slip and, like, bash my head open on that screw. No.
Yeah.